All right, so I'm going to talk about one part of my life that is very important, and that is music. I just got a band practice. We are putting together one big show, big for us. We are a local band, local regional band, whatever you want to call it. We've been together for a while now. By a while, I mean the band was formed in 2010. So yeah, we've been together for a while. We've done a bunch of original music. Right now, we're at the point of our lives in which we're mixing our originals with a bunch of covers. And if we play, we would like to be compensated for our time. So unfortunately, playing your original songs doesn't get you much other than $50 and a couple of free beers. So we're not doing that shit anymore. I don't know why I feel like talking about this, but I feel like talking about this. I feel that music is look, the local music scene from the beginning, from when I formed the band until to this, to this day, I truly feel that it's like upside down how bars and how clubs work, and I don't get it. And probably it's because I grew up, watching, I don't know, shit from the '90s, and it was like a total different game back then. And I mean, right now, it's like if you don't have a social media, um, following and a presence, pretty much have nothing. And shoot, there's probably like people out there that, well, I know for a fact there are plenty of musicians out there that don't play shows at all. Sorry, I just been singing for 2.5 hours, so my voice is a little messed up. But anyway, they don't play shows at all. They just play at home. They do their videos, and they do pretty well with their social media presence. And honestly, guys, honestly, I used to be of the mind of just thinking that that's what I wanted to do. I mean, not just that, like where I get most of my um reward, most of my pleasure out of music is by writing music, by being in an intimate setting with my bandmates, playing music, learning new songs, and ultimately going to the studio, record it. And that's that. It's part of our legacy. When I'm gone, that song is recorded, it's left behind. And that is like, where I get most of, like I said, like most of my joy from playing music. Um, I don't know if any musicians are listening to this right now, and how you feel about that. With that said, recently, a couple of months ago, we played a show for the first time in, I don't even know how long, been forever since we played out, but we played a show and it truly felt amazing. It really felt great because I went in with this mentality that it was going to be, the first show in a very long time and probably the last show that I will play live with my band. I truly went in with that mentality. So for an hour and a half that we played, I pretty much just went balls out and just tried to. I was a, I played a rock star. I just went for it, and it was just so much freaking fun, dude, to just like connect with people and I don't know, and play your own songs and play some covers from bands that I grew up loving. And I love doing covers too. Like I'm not gonna be one of those the guys that that you should just do your original shit. Why you should be ashamed of like doing covers. Like, bro, like I was a fetus listening to this music and now I get to play it with my band. It's such an honor. And we're pretty good. Like, we're pretty fucking good. Like, I mean, I'm trying. I mean, I know, you mean out, you're subjective. Like, dude, I'm pretty objective with most things in my life. There are certain things that I know I am not good at. There are certain things that I know I don't do well. Singing and playing with my band is something that we do really well. That, we're not, like I said, we're not at the level of like an international band or anything like that. But for you walking into a bar and finding our band playing, I can guarantee you that 9 out of 10 people that walk into that bar and see us play, they're like, holy fucking shit. I did not expect to find this at this bar at all. Like, um, so that's kind of the level that we are. We're like one of those bands that we were either too soon or too early to make it. One thing that really crippled our band was that when we were at our peak, playing shows every weekend, opening for national acts, we've opened for like bands like Taproot or Head PE, shit like that. But we never had the technology guy. Okay, we never had the guy that was good with social media, that was good with videos, that was good recording. We never had that in our band, you know. And I look at bands such as Linkin Park, for example. Like, oh my God, how they were so ahead of the game. They were so ahead of the game, man, in the way they fuse technology with music, and how they knew that the internet and having your own home studio is so important, so crucial for a band. Um, and I guess that's what this episode of my diary or whatever can be. I guess that's the main point. The main point is for me to tell you, if you are a musician, if you know anybody who's a musician, they have a band, and they're just starting, to make sure that they get their stuff in order, and to make sure that um, that they know how extremely important it is to have someone in your band that is really good with technology all around. I'm talking about, you know, recording, video if possible, editing, and of course social media. And how to sell your band online. Pretty much. I cannot stress how important that is, and that's something that we missed. And now after many years, I've gotten better and better at that. And we're having fun with it. But I understand. Life has happened, and I'm fucking 157 years old now. I'm not. I'm in my 30s, but might as well be. Like, right now we're just doing it for fun, but we're at the point in which, we're doing it for fun, but if we're gonna go out and play, we would like to be compensated. So that's pretty much what we're working on. We're working on putting together a nice long set, being able to play some really cool songs, all our original music, some of some songs that everybody would within our genre. We play like I guess, I don't know, modern hard rock, alternative metal, very like, like 90s, 2000s, kind of like rock and alternative metal stuff. That's like our bread and butter pretty much. We also have all like grunge stuff from the early 90s, so things like that. But anyway, we're also trying to maybe come up with a side project that is the exact same band and do a tribute of some sort, because I feel like there's a demand for that, and you pretty much play half the time and get paid the same or more. So that's some of the good advice that I have, I guess, for bands that are starting. Don't be afraid of doing a side project within your band. So you don't have to like find other dudes. You can use your own original band, and when the demand calls for your original band to play, that's what you use. And when shows come your way that are like, hey, we actually want a tribute band, that's, so that you have options. Um, So yeah, I don't know why I wanted to talk about this. I guess it's because I'm pretty pumped. We had a really good band practice. We have a big show coming up, and yeah, I guess I just wanted this to be part of the diary that I'm putting together, or the podcast, or whatever you want to call this. But yeah, um, I feel good. I'm happy. Work has been kind of shite lately. It's been a rough year overall. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it in other episodes or whatever you want to call it, but um, yeah, it's definitely been a rough year, not for me, but for the company overall, and for me as well. I mean, so like I said, it's one of those years in which I'm contemplating a lot of changes and a lot of different things like that. So I think it's a good idea for me too. Like I said, just get these thoughts recorded so that I don't know, if I forget about something, I can always go back here, listen to myself, and be like, oh, you have that idea, or you have that thought, or you feel this way about certain things. So I don't know. Anyway, I thought I got to say, and the question remains: is this you?